Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. I got a question. If you were to compare Senator John McCain, would he be closer to General Patton, or would he be closer to Bowie Bergdahl? Well, let's take a look at some of the facts that we know about Bowie Bergdahl. Based on information that's readily available, we know that Bowie Bergdahl deserted during a time of conflict. We know that men trying to rescue him lost their lives. I believe it was 6 men that were in his squadron or his base command that he was in. I believe 6 of them died trying to rescue him when they thought he was captured. We also know that he lived among the enemy for 5 years. Where's the similarity between McCain? Well, he too lived among the enemy for 5 years. Did he not? We also know, based on information that was released on Bowie Bergdahl, that people learned a great deal about the tactics used by our military. The people I'm referring to is the Taliban. Well, we also know, based on information that's been provided by POWs, that the information that McCain provided to the Viet Cong resulted in the death of American airmen. We were told that McCain provided radio frequencies, direction of flight, altitudes on incoming attack aircraft, which resulted in them being blown out of the sky. There was so much activity that was created in a negative way against the airmen that bombing of Hanoi ended. We also know that Bowie Bergdahl paraded around in the camp shooting AK-47s with his captors. Well, we don't know if McCain did anything even close to that, but we do know that the information that McCain provided on audio was played over and over and over again to the other prisoner of wars to try to break them down and have them do what the Songbird did. So when you take a look at all the pieces of the puzzle, do you see a much stronger connection between McCain and Bowie Bergdahl versus McCain and General Patton, who was a true war hero? I don't understand how McCain can be called a war hero when in fact the information readily available on McCain through the testimonies of POWs on tape state otherwise. In McCain's own book, his best-selling book, he said that he attempted suicide on 2 separate occasions. He wasn't being tortured, so why would he have attempted suicide? Because of the shame and the guilt that he dealt with, having done what he did, turning against his country. I've read numerous articles that there's over 30 8mm movies that McCain made denouncing America. We also know that Bowie Bergdahl did much the same. He turned his back on his country. They both did. I'm just hoping that the Donald does what he needs to do, as I have stated in other videos, to expose the truth about the Songbird. He needs to be held accountable. He needs to be held accountable for those that died because of his actions. The 134 sailors on the Forrestal that died because of his actions. He needs to be held accountable for having turned his back on America. And look what America's given him. The prestige, the stature of being a U.S. Senator. for what, 25 years? And he comes out and he says he co-authored the National Defense Authorization Act with Carl Levin, a Democrat. Why would a Democrat and a Republican spend so much time together co-authoring anything? Neither one did. It was given to them by the chosen one to make it appear to be a bipartisan effort. That's sort of what I think. Well, let me know what you think. Thanks for listening. Let's support the Donalds. I'm tired of these politicians that talk the talk, but never walk the walk. Donald talks the talk, and Donald will walk the walk.